Justin!
What?
Hi.
What do you want?
That's not good. For some reason, Joey and Hunter's door is not shutting. I don't know if they know that or not. It's gonna be an interesting day when they find out. Going to grab breakfast now, on my way to Spanish class. Oh, hey.
Are you not?
What's up, guys?
Hello! I get to be in 2 vlogs.
It's a French toast morning. I'm happy. Alright, breakfast was good. It was a French toast morning. Always appreciate those. Gonna head to class now. It's Southern California. Why do you need an umbrella? Alright. Last night I was up until 4, didn't fall asleep until 4:30, and then I had to be up at 6:30 to get my Spanish homework done, upload the video, go to breakfast, then go to class. So I'm looking forward to going back to sleep. What's up, Natalia? Morning. Morning. Nap time. Well, I'm awake from my nap. Right now it's 6:52 p.m. and let me update you on what's going on. So right now I'm working on homework as well as some Dungeons and Dragons stuff because guess what we're doing? We're starting a Dungeons and Dragons group, which sounds really nerdy, but Dungeons and Dragons has helped me get over writer's block, has helped me develop better stories and be a more creative person in general, so I love it. The people who are part of it are me, Tori, Justin, Hunter, and Joey, and Hulu. Hulu's our dungeon master, which basically means he's in charge. Dungeons and Dragons is awesome. I love it. I used to be in a group with my sister, Olivia, and her soon-to-be husband, Josiah. We had a group with a bunch of different people from Pennsylvania. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. My character is an awesome guy. His name's Jack Starkiller, which is a reference to Star Wars, but he's basically a mixture between Legolas and Batman. I love it. That's what I'm up to right now. I'm gonna get back to working on my character sheet. We will be back. Alright, so we're about to get started with some D&D. That stands for Dungeons and Dragons. Justin, who's your character?
I don't know if I should tell my character.
Fine. Justin wants to be secretive. Just know, Justin's character's a really mean guy. Isn't that right, Tori?
I mean, it's Justin in real life is the same. I
am the same
You know
thing.
what I'm saying.
Tori, have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons before?
No. Have you?
I have played Dungeons and Dragons before. I'm not too bad at it, I don't think. This is what my character looks like. I still need to draw a cape on him, but I'm excited about it.
That's pretty good for a non-visual arts student.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that.
It's better than me. I'm horrible at 2D.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Horrible. Let's hear from the man himself. Are you excited for today?
Sure, yeah.
Hulu's been the one that's been kind of creating this whole world. How do you get started with creating a Dungeons and Dragons group?
Well, first, you get your friends to eventually like sigh and be like, sure, I guess we'll play. And then you badger them until they make their characters. And then you try to do something so that we can all have fun together. And then you eventually spend actually way more time than any other project I put in work for other than Spanish this school year. And then you figure out like what the environment is, how they'll meet, what they need to do, what they're gonna fight, if they're gonna fight, when they're gonna experience, stuff like that. You know, basically create a world. It's a really good story building generator. Like, it's a great way to learn how to build a story and how to add conflict and stuff. And you gotta know a lot about each character. You know, it was all worth it, especially because it was from my friends.
Oh, but Dungeons and Dragons is only for nerds and weird people. To the people who say that kind of stuff, what would you say?
I can answer that question. In high school, I wasn't allowed to play Dungeons and Dragons because people, and I quote, said I was too cool to play Dungeons and Dragons because they thought that I was just messing with them and trying to mock them because they play Dungeons and Dragons. And I had to, like, this is the most effort I put in senior year, trying to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's like, I'm not trying to mock you. I really just want to play Dungeons and Dragons with you. You hang out with, like, all the cool kids, and I'm like, no, I don't. I really don't. But they were like, yeah, you do. You're always playing sports, you know, like the pretty people, and I'm like, what is that? Just let me play Dungeons & Dragons. And so it wasn't until this past summer that I eventually got to play. So Dungeons & Dragons should really be open for anyone, because it's just a game that you're building you're building a world. You're having fun time with friends, and you're doing things, and you're learning how you would want to react to situations if you're in this like fantastical world. So like everybody should be allowed to play Dungeons & Dragons, and you shouldn't be stigmatized for it. But then again, we're stigmatized for pretty much anything we do. So
That's life right there.
that's life. So if everybody's ready to play, I think I got started, and I'll improv the rest as we go.
Let's get to it.
Okay, you guys can continue talking if you guys aren't too disturbed by this. Tori, you gonna talk? You're not gonna talk?
I'm playing the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker soundtrack while we're playing.
It's awkwardly quiet between the two of them.
Tori, what do you think about my new episode idea box?
I love it.
Container.
I made it. No, I didn't.
What?
I funded it. I'm the producer of this container. And
Executive?
I put a lot of the red ones in here, and I'm proud of that.
Well, it's been a fun night. I'm gonna get editing. I'm gonna end the episode here. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Got to know a little more about Dungeons and Dragons, about that culture and everything about it. And as always,
Be awesome.
Be awesome.
be awesome! Sorry, that was kinda loud.
Remember, I have a pet peeve for when people slam doors.